ما لي علاقة فيه، بس خليني بسجل أنا. دقيقة. يعني القضية هنا the case is not a case of it's honestly I am again and again I'm not representing Islam, and I'm not representing the final messenger declaration by God Almighty to humanity. And I'm not at that level. I cannot be at that level. I don't put myself in this level. This is a dangerous because I am not dangerous because I am أنا ماني قد هذا الأمر باللغة العربية باللهجة يعني our accent there is some specific يعني words ماني قد هذا المقام. But I say only the truth. يعني I'm not matching the importance. And who is match? But we all should يعني we all must be submitted to Allah, understand and recognizing Muhammad the final messenger. Yes, but to be a person who I only said the truth, confirmed thing from Muhammad the final messenger. But I don't want to be put in a position that this person is explaining about Islam. No. That's it. Because it's a very dangerous place. Because there will be, you might say things that you have announced yourself as a person who explained. And at the same time, you made these mistakes here and there and there and there. And you make people confused. And you are practicing contradiction. And by this, you are committing something wrong. It is not an absolute infidelity crime. But I don't want to be at the judgment day with the calculation. This is important, though humanity through the time doesn't care about this importance, except few who understand the word, the message. And I understand this perfectly, and inshallah, by the will of Allah, blessings. Now, Muhammad is the final messenger. We are waiting for them. We do not worship God by waiting for the Messiah, Son of Virgin Mary, return to be a king and ruler on planet Earth, messenger. No, just no one is messenger right now. No one is receiving or talking to angels. Resource or not, from the White House and things to do with the White House and things. I mean, the change in the Ishmaelian land is absolutely against the teaching. If it's against the teaching, it's going to bring darkness, either you like it or not. And my case is a case of unjust. That will create problems. People who doesn't understand the law and have a problem with what's happening there because of their interest will bring darkness. Starting from America right now. America is the biggest main enemy when it's come to this. Biggest, yes. Is he Trump himself? For example, I'm giving. It's not the only example. I'm just now you bring me someone who is very silly, naive from those who are those who are announcing themselves as gays, and would find what I am gonna say right now unacceptable. This is not my business, and I don't care. Now the case is, it's a very rotten world right now, except of the light that God have sent into it. Now, if you have a problem with understanding what created the reactions, then you need to study history and study things and study Middle East and be a mature adult. I can understand children, but the adult, you need to be a mature adult. Now the case is, what I'm trying to say is he Trump calling for the gays' rights, for example, in Saudi Arabia? For example, because this is a resource that he mentioned something. Now, this is it's not that important resource right now, but just because I stay alone and I sit and is it serious that you don't understand You call yourself something, and you mess around. I don't care if you want to call it democracy. We can understand democracy. There is different from democracy by choosing the ruler and by understanding. I mean, look at the Islam, how to comply with the law from A to Z, so that you wouldn't create darkness. What's happening right now in Middle East concerning Jerusalem and Tehran? Let's talk about the so-called Israeli right now. Let's ignore or avoid talking about Iran and the so-called Shiite. Go to the so-called Israeli state and the change happening, making it Yehudit capital, like Qudus, the city called Jerusalem, and the change that's happening after invading Iraq, and not looking at things accurately. Yes, what I say is accurate about the Ishmaelians and creating more within the generation who are failure. They are just a failure. You might say that no, they are not a failure. They are calling for what is good for the. No, you're messing around. You are. There is a. Excuse me. There's a movie called American movie Hollywood. Since we are talking about America, called Shallow Hal. A person Shallow Hal, is it? Do you see the movie Shallow Hal? He look at something, give him a blessings or something, and he just, I saw it within while I'm here in England, and before he used to look at women based on how they look from outside, but after this blessing he starts looking to women from how they are from inside. And they're showing the people who see the movie how he look at they are wonderful, but they are fat, wonderful ladies, as a very thin and just beautiful, this generation, this age way, thin and with just beauty. And he look at the ladies who are in real life magazine girls, huh? Because they are dirty from inside, he look at them as nothing against women being old or fat. He look at them as old, fat, old, the ugly old. There's no problem with a woman being old. I mean, this should bring respect. But in the movie, and looking at them in a very fat and ugly. This is what's happening right now in this world. Trust me. This is what's happening, especially concerning the area there. And I understand that within the generation right now living, I will face a lot of problem with. I mean, this is the issue. This is what create reactions, dictatorship with the change, like the Bolshevik. China and what happened in China, how they needed to do something and use dictatorship to change the Chinese people. This is now you're dealing with a country that's considered a place where God Almighty had brought the ground of excuse, and this is not my concern. What in this video? What brought all of this problem from all of these dark groups? Many things. But one of the main things is 11 September, the inside job. There is people who say that Bush Jr. shouldn't win the election of 2000, but they wanted him to deal with the inside job. Now, this is not the case. This is not the case. And something happened after months in the city that his brother is a mayor in, but not mayor, a senator. Well, no, this is not the case. The case is so many people, when they start looking at what is called a conspiracy theory. I don't believe that there is any. It's facts. I don't like the word conspiracy. It's facts. It's an inside job. The case is, and I have explained about it, and everyone knows about it, except those who want to insist for their own dark intention and interest, which is suitable for the devil. Now, I assure you, based on my resource, Donald Trump mentioned this about the case. Did he or not? I don't want to follow up. I'm talking serious. Himself, Donald Trump, said, now if you're a gay, naive, and don't understand anything there. I want you to fuck off, to leave my channel alone. Now, did he say this? They brought me his voice. I'm talking about this specific thing. Leave the other dark things. Did he? If he talked about this is terrible. The man is always holding a Bible and mentioning, I don't know how to say it, but people, when they look at this theories that 11 September was an inside, it is definitely an inside job. They would say the following. Listen to this. Relax. Even if it's an inside job. Now we're talking from the point of view of it's shame what happened to the Muslims. It's shame what happened, for example, okay, this point of view. Not the angle of, but we lost thousands in the World Trade Center. No, I'm talking about it's shame what happened to the Muslim. All of this accusation and terrible and wars happened, destroying it, the reputation of Islam. Look, and they say the following. They say those Muslim will do it. Bin Laden will do it. Al-Qaeda will do it. The Muslim in general. Look at Palestine, for example. At the time of 11 September inside job, the Palestinian just celebrated. Not all of them, but you will find a lot at their shops who start giving free food and free cakes in Palestine. Understand me? In Iraq, there is a lot of Palestinians to start with, and Iraqis who just enjoyed what happened in the World Trade Center. Though, now, based on the Islamic teaching, this is unacceptable to happen. You understand me? It's unacceptable to do this against any human being. You're talking about innocent, normal from the public. Executing them this way, the World Trade Center, is not acceptable. People start saying the following, and I assure you, relax, telling each other. One of the statements is this, I know it for more than 15 years, or 10 years. Relax. They will do it. They will do it anyway. The Muslim will do it. Both way, Muslim, if they have the capability to do such attack, they will do it. Why are you even angry? They deserve it. Now, I don't want to talk a lot here about this. I want to say something to you. Do you know that the Budophiles, so many among the Budophiles, I'm not talking about those Budophiles who have some conscience. They know that they desire children, but they are fighting it. Like you, if you're against me. I'm not talking about myself, you demons. Because I have a good power in explaining about things. And people would say, maybe he is one. No, in this particular thing, no, you fuck off, you piece of shits. So there is some Budophiles who just want to look at children and they just desire the children. They want to touch the children. They want to kiss them in the bad way. I'm serious, Allah yarhamkum. But they are conscious. They say, it's wrong. I was raped in this church, or this monk, many times by that monk or this monk. And something happened to my mind. I'm fucked. And I need to stop it. God help me. Children are children. I shouldn't desire them. You understand me? So he's a Budophile, 100%. It's just he is fighting it because he have conscience. This is the word, conscience. But the Budophile who have no conscience, do you know that there is a lot of Budophiles either in China and Thailand and everywhere in the West or in Africa and South America or Russia or Eastern Europe or even here in England? A lot. Who, if they have the capability, they would make this world accepting pedophilia, and they will make the most suitable children for them sex slave. They will invade the world. Now this is a dark intention, is it? Terrible. It's almost like the imperialism, those who are imposing secularism, like those who call themselves Jews, Palestine. Those guys who are coming to Middle East, they do something wrong. They desire children that they are not children. They desire a child that no one. They are oppressing a child, regardless their own children or not. Oppressing a child, invading his privacy, invading him, and this. Do you understand me? Now this is different. This type of people, the so-called Shiite, want the whole world to slash his ass, their asses, and what is the word? Tatbir, and show the blood and put the knife at the head of the babies. They want this, and make mut'ah. I don't want the so-called Hindus, the so-called Buddhists. Do not question me. All of those so-called Buddhist monks, most of them, they want the whole world to worship them if they can. Now, the so-called Christian, understand me, and others. By race, you want me to give you example? I don't want to go there. I don't want this to be treated. And others, there is. I'm not saying all. There is. Now let's return back to the Buddhifying example. Osama bin Laden and Al Qaeda. Why from the first place? This is my question. Why from the first place? If they have the opportunity, they would do this attack. Here, this هذا مربط الفرس باللغة العربية. This is the case. This is the question. Why? What happened to Osama bin Laden? What happened to the Muslims in Iraq and Afghanistan and Palestine? Let's talk about Palestine. Leave the other. What happened to the people in Palestine? What happened to Al Qaeda? What happened to Osama bin Laden? What happened to many youth of Middle East Muslim? Not a lot, but many who are angry from America. In Palestine, let's talk about Palestine. When I say many, it's wrong. Many in Palestine. We all Muslims, I understand. Many who say, when happened in 11 September, the inside job, when they say the attack, they said, God bless you, Osama bin Laden. Good job. They deserve it. They deserve it. Why at 2001, some Palestinians start taking the cakes and give it for free in the streets? And some took 1,000 pounds or something and give it for the poor. Said it's a celebration. Here, why? George Bush Jr. I don't want to mention any words so that you wouldn't delete this video. He said it. Why they hate our freedom? Why they hate our liberty? You understand me? I'm asking him. Why don't you ask yourself? Why Osama bin Laden have a problem with America? He's a Muslim. But then, why the Palestinians start saying, oh, blessings to you, bin Laden, for the speech they have committed in 90s, for some attacks here and here against the Americans, and your speech about the so-called Israelis, which the so-called Israelis consider it anti-Semist, though they are goys, starting from the goys from Europe. Now, if you believe in God, trust me, the judgment day there will be a question on you. But definitely you are worshipping the devil and you are possessed by the devil. This is the case. Or if you're an atheist, it is the same. We're human. Why? So when you say relax, bin Laden would do it if he have the capability to do it. So even if it's an inside job, don't feel sorry for the Muslims. They would do it. I'm talking about these groups and those angry among the Muslims. Why? Someone in Gaza, for example, who the so-called Israelis, goys, who call themselves Jews, who want to destroy the right of the real Israelis in Middle East and the natives in Middle East, kicked them from their houses, killed them, destroyed them, they raped their rights, and then what? They become angry from them, and they found that there is an external, the same Europe, yeah, Ashkenazis, Russians, Rus. I'm not talking about Flash. Others, understand me, guys. Who's behind this? The West. What is the power at 2000 or 1991, 1980, 1970, 2000? What is the power that's making their life terrible? United States of America. Is it? 1 second, I need to close this. Definitely. Donald Trump is not Donald Trump not playing alone. He is not playing alone, that's it, playing alone. He is playing with others. He is working for a party, for goals. It's an agenda. That's a fact. This is a fact. Now, the case which I am I am I am I would like to. He's working for a party. So what I mean is there is a lot who support him, a lot who want him to do what he is doing right now. Many dark يعني it is groups. Let's not it is different, it's dark. This is how it is through the age. This is how it's emerging right now within this century of the devil. There was, of course, bad centuries before, but this one is just different. Now, leave my interpretation to it, but this is a unique time. The darkness is playing a different game. Those who call themselves Jews, the way they are right now are different from the way those who used to call themselves Jews within the 14th century are before 14th century, and definitely before 2000 years, and definitely before 2500. Definitely they are different. I'm talking about the Goys right now, not because they are Goys and not Israelis, other things as well. I mean, Donald Trump, he's Krishna, the son-in-law, the husband of his daughter Ivanka. He said that, and they think that Trump is almost creating a gathering in the Middle East and making everyone close to each other, and the nations there and the people. For God's sake, I mean, Donald Trump, what about your respectable sister? Look what she said about you. You're a man without principles. How come, yani, if you are not capable to make your family gathered around you and making this respectable sister of yours to say what she said about you while you are the president of the United States of America, you are her own brother, yani, God bless her for saying the truth, your respectable, honorable sister, that you are a man without any principle. It's almost saying that you are a dirty cockroach. I mean, and I salute her, honestly, from my homeless position right now. Maybe you can have a test. I mean, she's saying the truth about you, how dirty you are. I mean, unfortunately, the bitch who I call sister is saying wrong things about me. We are in a different position as well, you know what I'm saying? Now, the case is, I hope you wouldn't understand what I just said. Now, listen, you demons, my enemies. Good friends, fine. But enemies, listen. You are doing this as a result to 11 September, the inside job, Donald Trump, okay? Just put this in your fucking mind. This is one. Two, it's not, there is a lot of groups involved in this shit happening right now in the Middle East. The case is that 11 September, the inside job, did not create darkness directly from America to the region. No. It honestly helped other dark groups to persecute the people rights, people of righteousness, either you like it or not, people who have the right to have their own nation. I'm talking about for example, some areas where I don't want them to be specific. I have talked a lot, honestly, and I need to stop now. I'm talking about China with the Xinjiang, with the Eastern Turkestan. Xinjiang is not a Chinese soil, no. It's Eastern Turkestan. Xinjiang in this area, shut up! I know better than you. They are liars. So Eastern Turkestan, this should be an independent state. That's it. After 11 September, the prosecution took a different wave. Study what happened in Eastern Turkestan, those people who are Muslims. After 11 September, the inside job, just absolute persecution in the whole world welcomed it. India should be divided to many states. 2 states, I'm not gonna say many. Little bit Hindu state for only those who call themselves Hindus and the so-called Hindus. And there must be also state to Muslims. Only for Muslims, and there might be some minority Hindus, they will be just fine. Definitely they'll be fine. Shut up, don't create reactions. The case is, and I can explain about this. But in India, what's called India, the so-called India, the Muslims have been persecuted, the native Muslims have been persecuted after 11 September in a very different, changing, aggressive wave. Do you see? I'm serious. Other as well, I can give you many examples. Even in countries calling itself Muslims. So 11 September have, it's a fact that the world is changed on 11 September. Definitely, because this is not a normal terrorist, radical, Islamic attack. It's an inside job. It have its own agenda. It have its own goals. Do you understand me? Of course, the biggest dark group is the United States of America, and there's other dark groups with it. People are suffering right now. They are suffering. That's it. End of the story. Full stop. I think I have talked a lot. Thank you very much, and have a wonderful whatever.